Hi, good day, good morning, good day, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. In today's video, we are just gonna go straight and watch the video. Then we're gonna come back and comment on it. Make sure that you like and you subscribe to this channel. Help us to grow to reach 1,000 subscribers. I believe with me and you, we can do it. Thank you very much. Let us watch the video and then we're gonna come back and comment on it.
Let's now hear from Honorable Godso.
Minister, it's interesting that Ms. Aris from the EFF would suggest converting old buildings and museums when her party has been at the forefront of vandalizing history and historic buildings. If we look, as an example, at how the ANC, EFF and PA coalition of corruption in Johannesburg has neglected the Johannesburg Library and the Johannesburg Art Gallery, what guarantees can your department make or give us that it will make good investments with taxpayers' money to convert abandoned or dilapidated buildings into cultural hubs or museums and to protect it from EFF vandalism?
Thank you,
Order, please, Chairperson.
Order, members online, please.
I've heard a question. I've heard a question.
Sorry. Honorable Aris was raising a point of order online.
Beg your pardon, Honorable Aris. Would you take a seat, please,
Yes,
Minister?
thank you very
Honorable Aris,
much,
can we hear your point of order?
Chairperson, I think the previous speaker is out of order to make accusations like that, to say that it's the EFF that has vandalized.
That's not a point of order, Honorable Aris. Thank you very much. Let's give the Minister a chance to respond. Thank you, Minister.
Come to the House.
May I just remind the honourable member that Mpopalati was the mayor in Joburg. Before Mpopalati, Mashaba was the mayor in Joburg. Yeah. Now, when you say PA, you guys have been mayors for 6 years in Tshwane. There's a 6 billion rent missing, according to the Auditor General. So now, you come here, the Good Hope Center is now being sold here in the Western Cape, while there's no theatre that is stayed out. So let us not throw stones if we live in a glass house. Because Gauteng, Joburg, has been messed up by the Democratic Alliance. Tshwane has been messed up by the Democratic Alliance. We are fixing stuff now. Be patient. We've given you 6 years to mess it up. Give us 3 years to fix it for you. We are getting there.
Thank you, Minister.
No, but you have no evidence that the EFF has demolished the building. Can you mention one that was done by the EFF?
Thank you very much.
I'm not defensive. I don't like a person to tell lies about people. If you say the EFF has demolished a building, tell me which building and which members of the EFF. Wearing red doesn't mean you are EFF member. Maybe you saw people with red. What undertaking? No, I didn't make the question. You made an allegation. You didn't ask a question. Yours was an allegation. So I was dealing with your allegation. You said that we have messed up Joburg. So I'm telling you, you are the one that messed up Joburg.
Honorable member, sorry. Honorable Godso, this is not a dialogue, please.
Let the truth be spoken.
Are you done, Minister?
I'm done.
Okay, thank you very much.
Baie dankie, edelagbare. En ek hoop jy het jouself stewig gehou in Cuba nie. I just want to find out from you, you haven't explicitly mentioned access to languages for people with disabilities. It is something that needs to be explicitly mentioned. If it's not explicitly mentioned, we do tend to forget these very important languages like sign language and Braille. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I can't argue what you said. I've not explicitly mentioned it. I have made business cards, and my chief of staff then took them back because it was not in Braille. And she made me business cards that anybody can read and understand. My not mentioning it here is in no way an indication of how we take it. It is important. I can tell you numerous funds when we went to the budget last week that is earmarked for that. In fact, I'm speaking under correction, another 50 million for the library for the blind and deaf to enhance that library. And I hear the Honorable next to me keep on talking about Cuba, and you've also mentioned Cuba. Honorable, don't believe everything you read. I've not been to Cuba. I've been here. The newspapers say I went on a joyride. I've never been to Cuba in my life. I intend to go to Cuba. I was not part of that Cuban trip that they said I went on a joyride. But that's the media. And this one, Honorable here next to me, he laps everything up except the mistakes of the DA. So I've not been to Cuba, Honorable. It's a lie that the media is telling people. I've not been there. I wasn't part of that, and there was no money wasted. Because why is the problem when artists and writers are going to Cuba to a book festival, but here, your premier has gone to New York with your mayors? We don't even know what they did there. but nobody says it's a problem. We are asking how much the trip cost. Till today, we don't know how much the trip cost. I tell you how much the trip cost to Cuba. Why can't you tell us how much the trip of your Premier Ellen Wendy and his cabal he went with? How much did it cost? Yeah.
Honorable Counsel, don't interrupt the minister, please. You can continue, Minister.
Oh, thank you, Chair. So when we are being asked, why do you want to act like, this thing is really very bad? Chairperson, we go to meet the people of the F1, for instance. We say we are ready to host the Olympics, to host the F1. We're meeting the Olympics committee. We say we are ready to host that. Then, while we are there, you see in the newspapers, South Africa doesn't have money for a flight. Now these people ask us there, how are you going to host this thing if people are complaining about the ticket? But when they fly, in the Western Cape, they've been flying undisturbed. Nobody disturbing, they're flying up and down. But the moment black people, you think we're starting to fly planes with I'm starting to fly planes with becoming a minister? You talk about economy class. I'm starting to fly business class since I'm a minister. I flew first class before I was a minister. Go and check the records. So don't act like we black people, we don't know these things. We on joyride. We're going to work like you go to work. Your skin doesn't make you work harder than us. Yeah. One last sentence I want to tell him, with your permission. The problem that you are having, when you look at the black person, you see corruption. Like we are going there on holiday. My son asked me, how's Japan? I said, I don't know, I haven't even seen Japan. Because I was in meetings. I'm so tired of this thing. Every time a black person fly, it's a joyride. What are you doing? Must I take with a craver? Must I go with a wheelbarrow to London? Come on. Thank you, Honorable Minister.
As you can see in the video that we just played, Gaytin MacKenzie is defending, but is not explicitly defending EFF, but he is defending also the Patriotic Alliance. Here, what he is saying is that is very, very important, that how he humbled the DA. You see, because he said that to prove to us who are the people of the EFF who are vandalizing. Because as far as you know, that there are no people, there's no one in EFF who's going around and vandalizing the building. And also he pointed out that explicit that 5 billion has been spent in this municipality and the money is not there. And then the mayor was not was not the EFF member, nor the Patriotic Alliance, but it was the DA members. Like one was Herman Mashaba and other, I forgot the lady, but he mentioned the lady. So I think Gaytin MacKenzie is one of the interesting prime minister of South Africa. And then because when he want to hit you, he hit you hard, and then he comes for you very, very straightforward, and then he will say what he believes, and then he will say what he knows. And then though you find out in other ground, him and EFF, they are not in good terms, because some time ago EFF they call him Libantini, that means a former prison or whatever. They call him Libantini. That was a most painful thing to say to someone, you see. But regardless, whatever may be, this man, he also has like a stand, a ground also to defend his enemy. Whenever he sees that EFF is being treated unfairly, he is able to defend the EFF, regardless of whatever EFF is saying about him. Because of his principle, he will say this and he will defend the EFF when the EFF is being treated in the unfair manner, you see. So that is Gaytin MacKenzie. That is him. That is how he do things. He will defend everyone. He has a principle. I think this guy has a principle, that he stand on it. Thank you very much. Please make sure that you like and you subscribe. Thank you.